Wait, weren't you... Well, you're back. Care to buy something? Goodbye, for now. What is it? Goodbye.
Hey guys, welcome back to Turnip's Game Corner. I just realized that my mic was actually muted, which is not the greatest. However, we should be good to go now today we will be fighting the Tree Sentinel over here and the Dragon over here until we win, hopefully. I checked my gear in the beginning, everything looks to be in order so far. So, you know, let's see what happens. We're gonna attempt to do this. I do tend to get a little bit quiet when I'm fighting, but you know, it's whatever. Again, this is only my second time ever playing through the game, so forgive me if I'm not 100% as good as you'd expect me to be. But you know, we try, and any suggestions or tips are greatly appreciated. Damn, I didn't see that one coming. Shh. I don't know, might have to do the dragon first, but I don't know just yet. But I would like to defeat the Tree Sentinel at some point today, hopefully. As the fight is difficult, but it's not the worst fight in the game, as you do fight many more of them later on. Of course, you are marginally more leveled for it, but we're gonna try and just see how it goes. Nah, I got nailed on that one. Gotta get away from the church. I was up against the wall. The worst possible thing. We got closer than I thought we would, actually. That's not that bad. We did actually get much closer than I thought we would. That is not too bad. Alright, so maybe this is more possible than I think it is. I'm trying not to use summons in this run, but if I have to, I have to. I won't be too upset by it. No, I mean, summons aren't necessarily the end of the world, so. Hi, how are you? How is your day going? Got distracted for a second. Oh boy. Hopefully we're doing well. Nah. This fight's already lost. Yeah. It is kind of what I expected to happen. Hopefully my mic is actually on. Hopefully you guys can actually hear me. You'll have to let me know. I just got this, so it's new. Not 100% sure if it's even on or not. I don't know about online. I'm more of a solo kind of guy. I've always kind of stuck to myself with the online sort of stuff. I mean, always like the challenge. And PvP has just never really been too appealing towards me. I don't really know why, it just never really has. Alright, not doing too bad. Oh, there's a hit. I knew that one was gonna get me. Oh, I have 3 left. That's not great. Oh. Ah, man, I was really hoping to get hit off there. Not good. Get out of the bushes and hopefully, yeah, I couldn't time it right. That's on me. But hopefully we'll get this at some point. No, I don't know when, but you know, hopefully we'll get it. I don't know how many, hoping to do an entire playthrough of this, but I also don't want it taking too long and have like 100 episodes, because that would just be very blatant and obnoxious. So if we get too stuck up on like a side boss or like a boss that's not part of the main quest, I'll probably just end up moving on to the main storyline bosses just so we can finish it, and then obviously I can come back and do everything else, which I'm hoping to do. Not a twin blade build, because truthfully twin blade builds are okay, but they're not the best. It's just a pretty good early game sort of weapon that I find to be, well, when I can actually use it, halfway decent. I've never really found too many problems with it so far, which I used in my first playthrough was a dual twin blade build, which was okay. I mean, it wasn't like amazing. In my opinion, I probably could have done it better, but it is what it is. That being said, with this playthrough, I'm only going to go off of knowledge from my first playthrough and tips from you guys. I will not be searching anything up online, so unless you guys tell me to go off and do something, and I don't think of it, then it won't be done, because I'm not gonna search how can my build be better, or what can I do to beat bosses easier, like cheat or anything. Well, not cheat, but I know there are certain ways you can do certain things on bosses. Hoping to beat Tree Sentinel and the Dragon in the Lake at some point today. But so far we haven't had too good of luck. As you can currently tell. And like I said earlier, trying not to do summons, but if I have to, I have to. It's not the end of the world. There's the jump. Oh man, I always get hit by that. I always dodge way too early. Ooh, that's a new one. I haven't seen that big swing before. I've actually never seen that. Yeah, I got hit by that one hit, and that was kind of all I needed to lose that fight. Can't say I'm really too surprised, but hopefully we'll get him done by the end of today. I mean, worst case scenario, I could always just go and pound out the giant that's over here for 1 or 2 levels. Or is he? No, the giant's here, I believe. Or he's somewhere in this general area. I think he's somewhere around here because you have to go down over here and then go around. So I'm pretty sure he's over here somewhere, but fight that dragon for like 1,000 ruins per like kill, and then let's see, what do I have to do? So I would need at least 2 per level at this point, which in my opinion isn't the best, but hopefully, you know, I do need other talismans, so any suggestions at this point would be absolutely amazing, because obviously my armor is just the chain armor right now. And I beat a couple of the... hold on. I beat a couple of the... what's the word for them? The catacombs yesterday. So I ended up getting a halfway decent summon that I can't use just yet because of my MP level or my mind. Because I don't have enough mind for it just yet. But, you know, we're getting there. I mean, this might be a longer playthrough. I know my first playthrough didn't take me too long, but I didn't do too many of the side bosses. I didn't really go off and explore too much. I only kind of did what I had to. Yeah, so today we're gonna Tree Sentinel Dragon. I would like to hit this cave as well, and I don't want to do this one just yet because we all know what's in here, Crucible Knight. And I feel like that'll be a little bit difficult. Well, let's see what's... yeah, I got Engval last night. But I should probably just use the... You can see my max FP is only 85. I need 100 for that. So I would probably need to use the Lone Wolf Ashes if I was going to. You know what? Sure, we'll try one fight with the wolves, just see how it goes, because why not? You know, you only live once. Well, I guess in this game you live a lot more than once, but I enjoy it. But I have a feeling the wolves aren't going to last very long. They also distract him a lot, which, in my opinion, isn't the best. Because then he moves around a lot, and then sometimes he focuses you, other times he doesn't focus you. You really don't know who he's going after and when. So, right there, he's going after me, but other times he may be going after the wolves. I mean, you never really know. So, ooh, he actually got himself into a really wide open spot. That's actually really good. Ah, man, I'm always getting hit by that. Yeah, does the run. Yeah, maybe the wolves aren't the best choice. I mean, maybe like the lone sorcerer or like I have the jellyfish. I don't think the jellyfish really does all that much. I've never really used it. Let's say, yeah, I did the Wandering Nobles, but they're not that good. I mean, the Sorcerer, maybe the Noble Sorcerer, maybe. Oh, I said Lone Sorcerer before. It's Noble Sorcerer Ashes. The Spirit Jellyfish, Flaming Spirit illuminates, prone to tears. See, it spews poison, which may be nice, but then there's this one who just, it's glintstone sorcery, so he's only the most rudimentary sorcery, so he's very basic. I mean, realistically, I would love to use Banish Knight Angball at some point, because I'm pretty sure he is one of the better summons that you can get so early on in the game. But, of course, my FP is only at 85, so I can't do that just yet. Let's see, who do I have equipped on it? Oh, I still have the wolves equipped. I mean, we could just give it one more try with the wolves and just, you know, see how it goes. And hopefully we'll end up taking them out, but I don't imagine that to be too high of a possibility just yet. Can't see. Trees in my way. The last time you guys heard my voice, I was a lot younger. But, you know, we're back, so that's good. Hopefully... Oh, man, one of my wolves is already dead. That's bad. That is not the best. Alright, there's the jump. Man, I still have two of my wolves. This run is going way better than the last one. I think I managed to stun him there for a second. I heard the noise, not 100% sure if it worked. I don't think you can even crit, or not crit, but like stun attack the tree sentinel. I'm not 100% sure. Try not to get greedy. I have a feeling that's one of my biggest issues is getting greedy with these fights. Tends to happen to me more than you'd think. Oh wow, we actually did it. Anyone who's watching, you actually got to see the tree sentinel go down. Not bad. Hopefully, next up is the dragon. Hopefully we'll be able to take that out. I believe he drops the halberd. Yeah, you need a lot of strength for that. It does give Golden Vow, which is really good. But Golden Vow is only so good. I mean, you can get the spell later on. How much does he give you? 3,200? Yeah. I'll put some into levels. I'm going to put into... Probably, because what does my mind go up to? It'll only go up to 88, so I'm going to need to get that up like 100, even use the Banished Knight summon that I have. I'll put one into Strength, because I can't do two, right? I can only do one. We'll go Vigor for right now. Because Vigor is a good for health, which I think I currently need. My Endurance isn't atrocious. Well, I mean, it is, but... We're still in the early stages of the game. And for anyone wondering why I didn't do the other chest in the Dragonburnt Ruins yesterday, it's because the other chest is a trap which takes you way off over here. And I don't 100% want to go there just yet. I mean, I did the Coastal Cave yesterday, and then I ended up doing the Murkwater Cave, I did the Catacombs here. I did these two the first stream, but I guess we'll go fight the dragon for a little while, and then whatever you're after that, I'll probably end up doing the cave up here. And then after that, if you guys have any suggestions, I will go and do those. If you want me to hit that trap chest, I can. I don't I'm not 100% against it. There's, you can get some good stuff by getting teleported there pretty early on, but in order to really make use of what you get there, you kind of have to be an intelligence build, which I am not going for. I mean, intelligence builds aren't bad at all. I mean, I did do some intelligence in my first playthrough. Again, this is only my second time ever playing, so I'm not going to be the best, but, you know, we try, we get through it. Don't know how he managed to avoid that. I honestly couldn't even see where he was throwing that fire at for a second. I honestly couldn't even tell. Sometimes the camera, like, it'll trick me up every now and then, which, not the best. I'd rather the camera stay in one place, but, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, fighting underneath these dragons, it'll kind of rotate all over the place. Not too bad so far. Got hit there, but that's not too bad. Oh man, we're getting hit left and right here. Alright, that's bad. At least it's Torrent taking the damage and not me. I remember on my first playthrough when I was fighting him, he flew way off into the distance and wasn't even on here. He went all the way up onto, like, the ledges up top, so I had to, like, run all the way around and jump up and everything. So that one was marginally, I would say, more difficult than him flying around the lake. Him just flying around the lake isn't too bad. I mean, it's annoying, but... Oh man, we actually got him first try today. That is pretty good. Dragon Heart. Nice. Dragon Communion, and he does not leave a Site of Grace, unfortunately. I mean, sometimes I think he should, because that would be a great teleport point. Ah, there's a lot of runes over here. Cool. Let's go. We'll go level up, and then I guess we'll go and hit that cave. Gonna have to switch out weapons for it, but that's no big deal. Well, you know, we did both things that we wanted to do. I could do 3 levels, so we'll go. Yeah, we'll go with the 3 basic stats. Endurance, Mind, and Vigor. We'll go to the cave. I'm gonna have to switch my weapon. I do have the flail, so hopefully I can just get through it with that. I know that boss fight's a little bit more interesting than some of the others, because I know with some other weapons they'll just kind of bounce off. I still don't 100% know why, but I just happen to know that using... to always check for hidden walls, although I'm gonna look ridiculous doing it, but that's no big deal. I don't have a lantern yet, which would be nice if I did, but I don't. But, you know, it's no big deal. This cave doesn't tend to get too dark, so It's not the end of the world. But hopefully we'll be able to take out the boss here. Me, you know, I'm two-handing it right now, so let's see if it works. It's probably just gonna bounce off. Oh, it didn't. Ah, wow. Okay. Normally it bounces off. Maybe two-handing changes it. Because normally I would go with, see how it's a slash or pierce. Normally I would go with something that says strike, as they do tend to work better. Let's take this one out first. I mean, the other one's not even really paying attention, so. Only problem with using a normal weapon compared to the blunt weapons is that there's no, see how it does way more damage. So you know what, I think I'm probably just gonna stick with this for right now. I mean, that's no big deal. I'll two-hand it and should be fine. You deal a lot more damage with any blunt weapon compared to slash or pierce or really anything. I know strike tends to work way better on these guys. So we'll go that way last. We'll go this way first. Alright, this is another elevator, so maybe I'll just go the other way to start off with. Maybe that'll just be better off. Oh boy. That's bad. That's really bad. Hold on. Alright, there we go. That's a little better. Let's not die to a rat. That would be pretty funny to watch. Wouldn't be too fun for me, but I know it would be fun for you guys to watch. Alright. No, let's keep this one out. Like I said, any suggestions from you guys? I'm not Googling anything on this playthrough, so I don't... This is only my second playthrough, like I've said before, but I'm not Googling anything, so unless you guys tell me to do something, if I don't know about it, it's most likely not going to happen. Yeah, see, that's where you have to go, I know that, but I'm going to head down first, do the bottom level. Pull down the elevator so it's ready for when we need it. And we'll keep going. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, let's deal with the dog first, because they tend to be annoying for me. Okay, here's the other one. Oh, this one's got extra runes on it. That's cool. And notice how that does way more damage than my normal weapon. Yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions, drop a comment. I do read them. I do always read comments, so if there's any suggestions on what to do after this cave or anything, let me know. I'll most likely end up doing it. No. Keep this one out. I don't know why I keep changing, but whatever. That's not the end of the world. We'll... Oh, hello. I did not see him. Ow. Hopefully there's a stake of Marika down here. I mean, looks like there is. So I don't have to necessarily respawn too many times, which is good. I've never been the biggest fan of that Ash of War. I mean, it's good, but I feel like the range, you have to get too close for it. Yeah, you know, maybe that's just me. Alright, yeah, here's the boss, so we'll see how this goes. How many heals do I have? I have 3 heals as of right now. I don't have much MP, and I changed all my allocation on my flasks to the Crimson and not the MP ones. Not sure if that would have hit me based off of the radius of it, but you know, it's always better. We'll get the crit. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll heal while we're here. Might as well. Nah, I got too close on that one. I shouldn't have. And we'll go like that. There we go. And like I said, if you guys have any suggestions where I should go after this cave, now that the cave is done, let me know, and I'll most likely end up doing it. Drop a comment. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you are, drop a like. But we'll go do a level or two. We'll teleport out of here, because I'm still fairly new. I mean, of course I beat it once, but how much can you really learn just by beating a game once? Especially a game this big. That's fairly difficult to do. Let's see, I guess we can level Mind again, get it up to 91. I mean, extra FP doesn't technically hurt, it doesn't technically do anything good for us currently, but it'll save me from having to use so many cerulean tear flasks or having to allocate them back in, which is good. I would like these guys' armor, because if I'm remembering correctly, it's not that bad compared to like the armor that I have on currently. I mean, I think it's a little better actually, the armor that they have. Oh boy, there's two of them. That's bad. Man, if I can hit. Let's see if I can hit. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, let's see if I can hit the other one off the horse while I'm still on mine. Yeah, they definitely hit a lot quicker when you're not on the horse. Let's see if I can hit this one off. Alright, there we go. Oh, I actually got him as well. That's not bad. Let's see, armor? Now, frozen raisins are actually really good. I mean, you only get them later on. And I do need to get the crafting kit, which I should probably actually go and do now. Which hopefully will help us in the long run.
Wait, well, you're back.
But, I mean, you never know. Let's see. Crafting kit. There we go. Alright, not bad. And then I'm going to need... let's see. I know bow and arrow is really good for being able to craft your own arrows and stuff. Not that I really use them too often. And I can pick up the torch, and maybe I'll hold it in my other hand when I'm in caves and stuff. Alright, so what should we go and do now? Because I've done everything for the most part here. Pretty sure Yora ends up being there, so we'll go talk to him for a couple seconds. See if he has anything to say that we beat the dragon. Pretty sure he does have some dialogue on that, if I'm remembering correctly, but I already saw him. Yeah, he's here. I already saw him down there.
Beautiful work. Felling that dragon. And as such, there's something you might like to know. The heart you brought back. It's used
Yeah,
in
I do have to go to the dragon communion.
If you should find yourself overcome by hunger for the heart, yearning for its strength, then seek the decrepit church on the little island off the western coast. You must not forget those who partake in dragon communion will one day shed their humanity Their hunger for dragon, their yearning, only worsens.
Does it?
Until the floodgates burst, unleashing into the strength of a mighty dragon. Magnificent, but deadly. It's no surprise that dragon communion is ruinous.
I say
Those who put their hunger for
All right.
dragon until the flesh.
For you guys who are watching, I always watch all the way through anyone's dialogue. Just for anyone who's watching who may have or haven't played the game before, so they have the chance to learn the dialogue or listen to it, just so they know what's going on, you know. Oh, look, there's a site of grace over here. We'll grab that. Yeah, I made the mistake of fighting that guy who's standing right there on top of that ledge in my first playthrough. That was not the best decision I made. I could have made better decisions, truthfully. This guy up here standing up there, yeah, I would suggest waiting a little while to fight him. Although I did just do the tree sentinel, so that's good. I would like to go up here because I'm pretty sure there's a spell book up here somewhere. Grab this chest, so I know I'm gonna get hit while I'm grabbing it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's to be expected with running in and just grabbing a chest. That's honestly to be expected. We'll go back to the Stake America. Everyone who's just joining in, thanks for joining the stream. We already did what we were planning to for the day, which is defeat the tree sentinel and the dragon in the lake, which we have already done. However, for the rest of stream, we are just gonna kind of be running around and completing some more of Limgrave and whatever else you guys may suggest that I do. I will get to it. If you have any suggestions, drop a comment and I'll 100% go and do them. Royal House Scroll. I mean, we have a decent amount to do still here before we even go off and do things like the peninsula or really anything else. But I'm not gonna do the Everjail up there just yet because I want to talk to Blythe first. He's part of that quest line. So, and besides, it'll give us an extra companion when we're fighting in there, so having extra companions is always useful. It never tends to hurt. Unsheath is quite a good Ash of War. When used correctly, it is actually quite powerful. I did not mean to hit them. I would like to hit this at some point, but I don't think I'm currently high enough of a level for that. So for right now, we'll hit the Waypoint Ruins, jump over that, just because I don't particularly want any of the guys from out there. Man, sometimes traversing in this game is interesting. Yeah, I gotta go down there, talk to Selen. Turn in the scroll. I mean, I've always found Selen to be probably the most... Man, these flowers. Oh boy. I've always found Selen to be the most useful with incantations. I mean, I know you can give it scrolls to other people, but I've always kind of just gone with Selen. Now, Mad Pumpkinhead is not the funnest fight. I've never been the biggest fan of this fight, but you know, it's beatable, but I'm not at the highest level that I would like to be right now, and my flasks are slowly not doing nearly as much as I'd like them to. I also haven't leveled them up at all, so I mean that makes sense, but yeah. Between that and the fact that I'm still poisoned, I don't know if I'm gonna win it on this exact run. Stagger would be amazing right now, but oh great, no more flasks. Yeah, this poison is gonna take me out, so we'll give it another go when we're not poisoned, and shouldn't be too bad. I think the poison is what did me in more than anything, honestly. I know that poison heals, sometimes you can get caught up pretty good. And at some point I'm gonna have to level up my flasks as well. I don't think I even have any stuff to level them up just yet. Yeah, no I don't. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna have to go and do that as well. Do not get poisoned already. Alright, there we go. Flower is right up against the entrance, almost got me again. I don't have the flask still equipped, so I'm still in a medium load. Alright. Getting hit once or twice is okay if I'm using like Ash of War or something. I'm not going to be too butthurt on that. As long as I don't get hit like 1,000 times, it's not the end of the world. Jump attacking is interesting, apparently. Alright. Ow. I gotta get away from him. This one's not going nearly as bad. Of course, now that I said something, it's probably going to end up in me losing, but hopefully not. Grab some stamina while I can. I don't want to be caught off guard. There we go. Not too bad. First time I was poisoned, not that that's an excuse, of course, but there we go. Alright, now that we have Selon, I can turn in the scroll.
Sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
And I always, before I click this, I always go through all of the dialogue for characters, so if you just explain that now before I do anything.
Glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Yeah, why not?
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in Glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle, or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Alright, not bad. Now we can unlock any of this stuff. I mean, we can always unlock the right hand ornament with magic damage. I mean, it would just deal a little bit of extra, which wouldn't be too bad. Oh, it might be beneficial. Welcome into any new people who are currently watching. Hopefully you enjoy.
With which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
Alright, there we go. And now we have Carrion Slicer and Glintblade Phalanx. All of which are pretty good. That being said, I'm not really doing an intelligence build. So, not gonna pick any of those up as of right now, although
So, to now.
it would be good to see Scotland's armament. We would need intelligence 12. That's not too bad. Okay. Make sure I get this side of grace on the way out before I teleport out of here. If you guys have any suggestions of what to do, let me know. But for right now, I'm just gonna continue exploring. I mean, went over here. I'm gonna go hit the Church of Dragon Communion, of course. Might as well get something with the heart that I got from defeating the dragon earlier. We will, our dragon maw is quite good, so I'll probably end up, yeah, you know what, we will get dragon maw, why not? Alright. Well, there's that. So, I've done the vast majority at the level that I'm currently at. Because if I head up here, really all that you get is some more of the area of Limgrave, but you're really just heading off towards Caelid, honestly, and then down here's the peninsula, which I should probably go and do, but you know what, maybe we'll go we'll head up this way and see what happens. I was gonna say maybe we can go and do the Crucible Night, but I don't see that being the best idea. So we'll head up this way and see if we can find anything. I'm pretty sure there's one or two, I think there's like one more catacombs somewhere. Not 100% positive where. No, that way is still technically Limgrave, so we'll head over there. I also know you can get the Wondrous Physic flask over there, which will help us quite a bit. But I didn't want to go and rush doing the Wondrous Physic or getting it. I just didn't really see too much of a point in rushing something like that. We'll go and hit that shack before we go down here, actually. This is just for healing flask, so I don't need to hit that. But I'll go over here, we'll hit this, and then we can go down there and we'll hit that area of Limgrave for right now. Well, hopefully you guys are enjoying. I mean, if you are, drop a like. Let me see. I'm gonna say we can't level up again just yet, but we'll get this. Which I never did figure out what to do with the paintings. I mean, I think if you go to that location or something, there's something there, but I never really figured out what to do with it. So if any of you guys know how, like, what the, I guess what the purpose of them are, let me know. Alright, yeah, we'll go do this area, Limgrave. See how it goes. There's not a tree avatar over there just yet. For right now, you don't find them until you get to the peninsula. Is really the first one. There's a couple in Caelid and scattered throughout the game. Alright, not bad. I am not going to hit that yet. Let's go talk to Kenneth, who I believe is up there. Yeah, he's up there. He's going to ask us to save his fort. And he'll give us like a quest for it, so that's good.
Is anybody there?
Yes, we're right here.
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height.
I don't know about rescuing, but alright.
The true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. You've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but no, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished.
So it's because I'm a tarnished, huh?
Appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool! And plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
Anything else?
What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye?
You know what? Maybe I am waiting for a kiss goodbye.
Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward. Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval.
What?
Yes. Now, allow me to
yeah, advice. I don't really need your advice, but sure.
I take great care to avoid Godric's tarnished hunts. That depraved lot are obsessed with sacrificing tarnished like you for the sake of grafting. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, first, he hid himself amongst the womenfolk to flee the capital, then hid from Radahn in that castle.
Yeah, well,
Then
Godric's
he
an interesting one.
Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots rather than die like a man.
Oh?
Has he no shame? The big girl's blouse? And to think, he's the blood of Godfrey, last of the golden lineage. Though you almost wouldn't know it to look at him. Yeah, I almost feel sorry for the chap the more I think of it.
I'm gonna say his fort is, I believe, his fort's over there somewhere. Oh yeah, you can see it right past the tree. Yeah. But now that we're in this general area, there is quite a bit to do. I mean, we'll run over here first, I guess. See what's over here. Do not go near the bear. I don't feel like dealing with it. Definitely grab the map piece while we're here. The other part of Limgrave. Yeah, definitely grab those. Spike cracked here is actually pretty good, in my opinion. But of course, I've seen people who don't like it, but that's on them. Alright, besides, I think the spiked cracked here will go pretty good. Because that's charged attacks, which, I mean, I don't have. But it's not bad. Every single tier is used for a different build, different play styles. So it's really however you feel like playing for the most part. Now, I'm not going to do this river area today. You need to be quite a bit of a higher level in order to do anything down here. I mean, I guess you don't, but I would like to do the up top part of Limgrave for today. I'm going to go over here, do these. Pretty sure there's another catacomb somewhere in this general area. And then we'll hit this. Alright, there we go. Now that we got that. I mean, I could always do his fort. I am going to probably go and talk to Blythe real quick. I mean, it would just be easier to take the elevator back up rather than teleport all the way over here and run over. This is closer. We'll take this up, we'll go talk to Blythe, and maybe we will go and fight in this Everjail over here. Get the reward for that. I think it's the Bloodhound's Greatsword, I think. But I'm not 100% positive. All I know is it's a good sword. A lot of people tend to use it. I've never used it, but apparently it's halfway decent. Hopefully, I could do that. I don't... Is there something else in these ruins? There probably is. And these elevators on the way down always take forever. Maybe it would have been better to just teleport over here. Honestly. Alright. Finally made it. Where's the entrance? Okay. We'll set a marker to it. We'll run over. Do that. I am gonna grab the mixed physic flask before we fight in the Everjail, though. I will 100% be grabbing that beforehand. Yeah, he's up there, but there's stuff down here. As long as I hope I didn't just wake that bear up. That would not be fun. Oh, I did. Oh boy. Alright, I'll probably just have to teleport out of here. That's fine. Axe Talisman, but I want to get Blythe's quest line done. Well, not the entire quest line, obviously, but I don't know why I'm in this. I don't need to be there. I just do want to go and get the Bloodhound's Greatsword for right now.
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back.
Howling,
Howl of a wolf.
which turns out to be Blythe.
I suppose he must still be skulking about.
Skulking, indeed.
I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Oh, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
There we go. Now that we got that. You know what? Sure, we'll buy these while I'm here, just so I never have to buy them.
Goodbye.
Yeah, alright. We'll spawn here, we'll run down, we'll go get Blythe. And then we'll go hit the, Everjail. Let me mark it again. As if, I don't know if you caught it, on the map, it just said Blythe the Great, or is it Blythe the Half-Wolf? Yeah, it's Blythe the Half-Wolf. Is at those ruins. Item. Might as well grab it. And obviously you can hear him howling, but if you look, he's sitting quite literally right up there. But there is other stuff in these ruins, so make sure we get all the other stuff while we're here. Make sure you don't wake up the bear. That's never a fun time. Who? Really? What, is it because I made you mad before? Stop. Alright, there we go. Where is the snap? There it is. Get down here. Oh, Blythe.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrowell is in need of a fitting end to his tale.
Alright, trader, fitting end, yep. Alright, let's go and do the Everjail then, and see how that goes. I mean, I am going to summon Blythe. I'm not going to use any really actual summons during this playthrough. I'm going to beat everything, for the most part, without using summons. Hopefully, I mean, unless I really desperately need to, I'm not going to be against it, but I'm going to try not to. But, let's see. Everjail's up here. We'll go do that. Oh wait, hold up. I did say I was going to go and grab the mixed physic while I was over here, so let me go and do that before I forget. Notice how I almost forgot already. That is kind of how I work. I just kind of constantly all over the place. Well, if you have any other suggestions, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Drop a like if you are. Hopefully, if you guys have any suggestions or tips, leave a comment. I'll 100% go, and I take comments pretty seriously. So, I'll most likely end up reading it. I'll take your suggestions. We'll go here, grab the mixed physic. I think I can grab a... I think I can grab other stuff in other places. Ooh, talk to Malina. Yeah, sure. Remember, I always listen to all the dialogue, so bear with it.
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
Yeah.
Very well. In
I am
Marika's
interested.
own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
Alright, that is perfectly
Shall I
okay.
turn your
I
runes
don't
to
think I can
strength?
level.
Let my hand rest upon. Share them with
Yeah,
me.
no, definitely not. With 150 runes, there is absolutely nothing I can level up. There we go. Flask of Wondrous Physic. I don't really have any of the good tiers, but you know, it is what it is. It'll still be helpful. Grab that. This will actually help us to heal more. Now that my flasks were really only healing half, so that will. Let's see, it should be +1. Yeah, they're +1. Okay. Yeah, that'll help us exponentially. Because even in the boss fight with the right before Selling with the Mad Pumpkinhead, that was only really healing me for half. I noticed it. So now we have that. It should be a little better, but I guess we're about to find out. How many ruins do I have? 150 is not anything. So that's fine. Alright, now that we are here, summon by the half-wolf, and I will use this once he's actually shown up.
Darrowell, rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
No, it's not. I'm gonna say, you gotta be, actually, well, I mean, it's not the end for us, I mean, it's the end for him, of course. I remember fighting him in my first playthrough, and it was not fun. This is my second playthrough that I've ever played, so... And in that playthrough, I didn't even know that you can summon Glide for this fight, which made it way more difficult than it should have been. And, man, my first playthrough was just not the best. That was also really quick. That was also a really quick fight. Wasn't expecting it to be that quick. Oh yeah, Bloodhound's Fang, yeah. That's what the name of it was. Yeah, I know a lot of people use the Bloodhound's Fang. I'm not going to be. I know it's pretty good. I've never used it before. I mean, I don't have the strength for it. But if I wield it with both hands, then I can. I mean, also, I'm pretty sure you can do other stuff with it. Let me see. Oh, you have to follow up with a strong attack. Okay. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's good for, like, a dodge and then an attack.
There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
Who were you handing it to? The sign?
Oh, yes. I should say, if you venture north to Raya Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
Well, fine. Be that way. Yeah, no, I'm not planning on using that. I'm gonna stick to my twin blade and see how that goes. We'll go do this, and then we'll head up there. Yeah, I'll just run up the road from the church. That's no big deal. Alright, awesome. Let's head down there. And before anyone says anything, I know that there's a teleporter over here that will get you, I don't remember exactly where, but I do remember that there's a teleporter there. I'll hit it eventually, but for right now I want to finish off Limgrave, and then maybe I'll hit that at the end of the stream. We'll do this fort, which isn't the hardest. I mean, it's not the easiest, of course. I mean, nothing's really that easy in this game. But it's not the hardest thing on the face of the planet. We'll hit the fort. We'll go and do the boss that's in that lake ruins right before Caelid. The name is slipping my mind. I think it's the Maria Executioner or something related like that. I also know that there's a catacomb somewhere. What?
Yes, right.
Hello? Okay.
Welcome, valued customer. Please, I'm hungry.
Well, I mean, I do have some runes on me, but you don't really have nothing too good. Yeah, you will have absolutely nothing of value. Okay. I'm gonna keep going up to the fort, so. There is a site of grace right before this fort, right? Yeah. Let's say, if I was remembering correctly, there's a site of grace right before it. So, we'll hit this. Alright, awesome. Alright, yep. Let's go. Let's go. Make sure you always grab the golden seeds whenever you can. They are quite useful. Who? Oh, from over there? That's fine. Oh boy. This is gonna be an interesting one, huh? I do not need my summons for this. Okay, well maybe I need my summons for this, but I shouldn't. I don't really care about the Mad Pumpkinhead so much. I really just wanted to take out the normal foot soldiers. That works. They can fight each other. Not me. Although, that Pumpkin Knight is so totally about to run in here. Or, not Pumpkin Knight, the Man Pumpkinhead is so totally about to run in here. Oh man, these guys throwing stuff always. Oh boy. This is interesting. You know, I just realized I never even used that physic in the Dara will fight. Well, thanks for killing that rat. That's greatly appreciated. How? Man, you just love throwing stuff, don't you? Oh man, that knight's already out here. Oh man, bad. That's not good. Oh boy, alright. This knight's a horrible pain to fight. Sometimes. I mean, I've had worse, but... you know what? I stand corrected. That was not that bad at all. I mean, all things being said, it very well could just be the fact that I've leveled up and that my weapon is a little bit of a higher level. I mean, it's +3, so maybe, but I doubt it. Now, I am going to be putting that Ash of War on because I do quite like Body Slash. I use it a lot in my first playthrough. And for anyone new, this is my second playthrough. Well, first playthrough I've recorded, but this is my first overall playthrough that I've ever had. Recorded. So, not 100% great at the game, but we try. Could use better looking armor, though. The chain armor does not look the best. I really only find the chain armor good in the very beginning with certain builds. Flasks. Oh, because I grabbed that extra seed. That's fine. Yeah, you know what? We'll go like that. We'll put 1 into MP, and then I'm gonna Ash of War this into bleed. Hopefully, I mean, my attack does go down a little bit, but in my opinion, the twin blade hits pretty quickly. So bleed on it, I feel like will just be overall better. And I could have kept it standard, of course. But I don't really have too much of a desire to keep it standard. Alright, Kenneth. Here you go.
I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to recapture my fort? Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful. And the knight's dead to boot. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
Oh, sweet, a dagger. Alright. That's not bad.
Time for me to head to the fort.
Good luck with that.
Much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? Well, under the Erd Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible.
No, it's not.
Even the vulgar shall not be left behind, under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Haight, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch. Would you like to enter my
yeah, sure.
things in your future, stout warrior? Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erd Tree's true order. And who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours.
Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure I already have it. But you know what? Sure. We will pledge our service. Why not?
I shall await you. We shall hold a ceremony for you. I see great things ahead of us. Right there. I've much...
Alright, let's head back to the fort. where I know for a fact that everything goes pretty badly for our man Kenneth. I mean, it feels bad, but what can you do? Pretty sure it's just overrun, isn't it? Yeah. Oh man, I'm not even dual wielding right now. That's not good. Yeah, having bleed on Twin Blade, I always felt was better. So, what? Where did you guys come from? That's great. One of them just fell off the stairs. I don't even know where the other one came from. I mean, I don't know what Kenneth's doing to make these demi-humans so mad, but... Yo, Kenneth, what are you doing to make them so mad?
You, is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my foot.
It is pretty bad, huh?
Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
Then why aren't you doing it?
I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology.
Well, you gonna give me something?
Now, I must begin for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage.
And who do you plan on doing that?
The reins of Limgrave.
Here, eat the Twin Blade.
I must begin for a true.
Alright, yep. Alright, so this area of Limgrave is now pretty much done. I don't believe that there's anything down there, but I'll run down there before we actually go up top where that lake just was with the ruins. Who's that? Why is there a giant over here? Whatever. Yeah, we'll run down here. I don't think there's anything. I don't believe so. I think there's just a bear over here, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, with that being said, I am going to go up here. If I remember correctly, there's a catacomb somewhere over here, I believe. There's a catacombs over there. So we're gonna run over there. I'm pretty positive there's catacombs over there, but I could be 100% wrong. Obviously, Alexander is somewhere. I don't remember where, but he's somewhere. Strength Knot Crystal Tear is also quite good. I'm probably going to end up using that instead of the Restore half HP. Because I'd rather, like, effects that last a while, rather than, hey, you heal half your HP. Oh, I forgot there's something up there. Yeah, sure, let's go grab that. Why not? Oh, gorgeous. There we go. Somber Stone 1. Alright. Nothing that I currently have used as Somber Stones, but that's all good. Man, I thought there were catacombs up here somewhere. Am I just like completely and utterly wrong? Oh, no. Okay, they're right here. Man, I thought I was like losing my mind for a second there. Which, I mean, I could be losing my mind, but if you guys are still enjoying the stream, stick around for a little bit longer. Drop a like, drop some comments. What can I do? Leave some tips. Let's see. Yeah, I don't remember what these catacombs are. Oh, yep. Now I do. Okay. Alright, I remember these catacombs. Unfortunately, I'm not the biggest fan of them. Where am I losing my mind? Oh no, this must not be the one I'm thinking of. Alright, that's fine. Because I know which one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of a different one. Where you have the summoners that are the ones that kill the skeletons in the long run. Okay. I don't really want to deal with any of you right now, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, I know there's stuff down there. Well, let me rephrase it. This is where you have to go. And then down there and stuff. There's speed runs for some of these catacombs. Just a ooh, Uchigatana. That's not bad. Uchigatana with Unsheath is quite good. Alright, there we go. Oh boy. I almost just got stuck. That would have been bad. That would have been quite bad. Of course, is it possible I'm missing stuff? Probably, but it's not the end of the world. I don't know what the boss of this one is. A Black Knife Assassin. That is horrible. I mean, thank gosh for Bloody Slash. I mean, Bloody Slash honestly does quite a bit of damage. Like that. So thankfully I have Bloody Slash, otherwise that would have been a lot worse for me than it just was. We'll open this. Pretty sure it's just Death Root, but whatever. Yeah. Which I'm not in Caelid, so I can't talk to the Death Root man just yet. Alright, there we go. There's that catacomb done. I'm actually gonna rest this side of Grace because I'm gonna go straight to the lake. Let's see, yeah. I'm gonna head straight over here. Yeah, I can live that. Awesome.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Alexander.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm coming, stop your whining, I'm coming over. Yes, Alexander.
Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you.
Are you?
I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
Yeah, sure, we'll help.
Thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. No, there's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Come on. Give me a good smack from behind with something nice and big. I'll pop clean
Yo,
out.
Alexander, I'm sorry. Repeat that. Alright. You really made me Bloody Slash. Really. Don't cross your arms at me, man, Alexander.
Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Where did you get that from? Was it, like, inside of you? Or what? Which, technically, there's nothing inside of you besides my twin blade, but...
Once again, pleasure is mine. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war.
Oh.
And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
No. No, it does not.
I'm heading to Redmane Castle.
Alright, yep. Alright. Now I'm gonna head to those ruins. Now that Alexander stopped whining. I mean, I guess I could fight the pumpkinhead that's here. Why not? Might as well. I mean, I don't particularly want to, but I'm gonna. I do have Bloody Slash now, so... Man, Bloody Slash just did like half of his health. Of course, he just did half of my health. But... that was not too bad. Yeah, I've never gotten the helmet from them before. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get it by defeating that one, I think. But I'm not 100% positive. Is that a merchant? Oh, nice.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
I am here as a customer. Give me stuff. I don't really need too much else. I'll grab the crackpot while I'm here. Why not? We'll grab that normal halberd.
Oh, I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
That is fine. You do not need to have a lot to offer. Don't worry about it. As long as you had something worthwhile, I don't particularly care. Now, is there a site of grace? Yes, there is. We'll get the site of grace, and then there's the boss. You can see it right there in that purple boat over there. Not the biggest fan of this boss. I mean, it's not like hard or anything. It's just kind of just normal. There's nothing really interesting about it. I mean, you find like 3 of them throughout the entire game anyways, so doesn't make too much of a difference. And she's always teleporting. I mean, it doesn't matter what you're doing. She's always kind of going all over the place. Oh, man. You are taking a lot more hits than I thought you would. She summons all these guys. The guys are the kind of the annoying part. Like, she hits, but she doesn't hit very hard. But the guys she summons are what'll get you. If you're not careful, of course, but... Full Bloody Slash, see how that does. That's not bad at all. Do another one. Fight isn't hard, it's just kind of obnoxious with the guys she summons, and then obviously like her like teleporting around and stuff, so it's interesting. They should go away now. Yeah. Alright, awesome. You do get that summon from her as well, which is quite nice. And I've never personally used that summon before. The one really good thing about this area is what is in the ruins off to the left. Though what's right over here is what is worthwhile in this area. Stone Sword Key was lost. That is perfectly fine. I think it's worth it Especially for this talisman, which... Honestly, stamina recovery speed right now is a good thing, and none of the other talismans I currently have really do all that much. Although I did start off this stream today with only the Flame Drake talisman, so finding 4 talismans in one stream is pretty good in my opinion. Yeah, I gotta go this way. Okay. I don't know if there's anything up here, but I'll look. It never hurts to look. No. Okay. Right? Yeah, no. Okay. Just really a really good, gorgeous view of the Erd Tree. Really. Well, we'll run up here. We're gonna do this invasion. That'll be just about it for today's stream. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching. Obviously we're gonna fight this first, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching so far. If you have, drop the like, subscribe, and obviously leave some comments. Tell me what can I do better, where can I go. This is only my second playthrough, so I'm not like 100% positive on everything just yet. And obviously Bloody Slash is what I'm going to be relying on a lot in this fight for right now. Because Bloody Slash is just a great lead Ash of War for really most of the game. I mean, you don't need some of the other ones, you know? Some of the other ones just don't really do too much damage. Grab the cookbooks while you're here. We'll talk to Melina. Sure.
Forgive me. I've been testing you.
You have?
To determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you.
Well, will it?
If you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
No. Yeah, you know what? We'll go to the Round Table Hold. We'll end off the stream at the Round Table.
For but a moment.
Yeah, we will end off the stream right now when we get to the Round Table. Alright, there we go. We'll rest at the Table of Lost Grace. And that will be just about it for today's stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Hopefully, I mean, we did get a lot of progress done today, but hopefully you guys will leave some tips and, like, guidance in the comments where I should go next and what I should do next. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment what I should do next, and I'll be back at this tomorrow. Hope all of you guys have a wonderful day. And this was Turnip's Game Corner.